Hi guys, right. Oh, I was actually going to do this as a video, but I thought, nah, let's go live and then I'll make a video after. I am going to be discussing Lisa Marie and her book and Michael Edwards. Obviously, we know about this. We want justice for Lisa Marie. Lorraine Chappell posted something, and I thought, we can't just keep acting like it never happened. This alleged abuse of Lisa Marie. So I'm gonna post that as a video after. We probably will discuss it live as well after. But this particular video, hi Cherie. This video, I haven't watched this video yet. Now, I keep saying that there's a lot of artificial intelligent videos out there that are trashing Elvis and Lisa. And they're just sort of made up bullshit that it's just going around the world on all these different social media sites, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, anything, YouTube, of course. And they're just fake as hell. They're just AI bullshit that full of lies, and they're being spread around in their tens of thousands. The amount of views these fake AI YouTube channels are getting is unbelievable. We're talking like millions of views every day. Yeah, could you imagine the harm and damage and this is doing to Elvis's image and reputation, including Lisa's as well? And poor Lisa Marie's children, like Riley, Finley, and Harper, who have to watch these sickening, twisted videos on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok. You know, we know that Finley and Harper are on Instagram, and they're gonna come across these horrible videos trashing their grandfather and their mother. Because remember, these videos also trash Lisa, say some horrible things about Lisa. So I stumbled across this one, and I thought, oh, this one actually may say some good. So we have to remember that you got the AI trashy YouTube channels that are fake and horrible, say bad things about Elvis. Elvis doesn't deserve it. Elvis deserves better. But we've also, I'm hoping, we'll start to get some AI YouTube channels that say good things about Elvis and Lisa, that say the truth, positive stuff. Yeah. Obviously, talk about his talent, you know, his movies, you know, his lovely personality, the Christian man, the gospel singing man, man with the golden heart. Yeah. So we're hoping that we can find some AI YouTube channels that are good, that don't spread lies, don't spread untruths. So let's listen to this one. Now, some of the things that are brought up in this video are pretty extreme, and they discuss like homophobic things. There's racist type topics. I haven't listened to all of this. I listened to the first couple of minutes and I thought, ooh, let's listen to it with Team Elvis. I'm just going to very quickly post it to our YouTube channel. I mean, sorry, our Facebook channel, so that people on Facebook know we're doing it. And then we're going to press play, and then we're going to stop and start. Okay, guys, so let's find it. Is this it? Let's have a look. Team Elvis. I'm just going to very quickly. Yeah, there we are. I got it right. I got it up, guys. So you know what it's like. It's a funny time. You know, 40% of you are in America, 25% of you are in the UK. So it's a funny time. There's a funny time. A lot of you around the world. So I don't tend to expect many people to join us at this time because most of you are asleep. So when you're waking up later, guys, get yourself a cup of tea. Morning to you. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Hope you enjoy our video, our live. Please comment, and thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm just going to very quickly put it on our Facebook that we're live, and I've kept this live open to everyone. My decision on the members stuff is I'm going to pick and choose. If I feel that I want everyone to join in on the topic and more people to join in on the topic, bring in new people to join the topic, I keep it live, free to everyone. If I think it's a bit of a private thing for members only, every now and then we'll have a members only live. So obviously it's only $1 to join, guys. Anyone that buys me a coffee, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Anyone that sends a super thank you or anything like that, remember, being a member is only $1. $1. And I will just quickly actually thank the new members. So I think we've had 12 or 13. It might be 12. Let's have a look. Now, obviously, we've got 68 members. We've always had over 50. We've had over 50 members for a year. Yeah. So the recent ones, and I really appreciate it, is Zara, Kat, Ness, Lorna Brown has rejoined, Jimmy, Michelle, Joe, Angie, Frederick, Jen, Martha, Salvatore. Salvatore, please join us. I know you're very unwell at the moment. Please join us. We miss you, Salvatore. Trudy, thank you so much. Julie's, and Dan is the most recent person. Dan, thank you, mate. Me and Dan talk well. Dan always gives me great advice. Okay, guys. Oh yeah. Teresa, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teresa. Happy birthday to you. Yo. Let's all give Teresa a special happy birthday. Teresa, shh, no, you have to be quiet. Tino's here as well. So just so you know, guys, Teresa is a super fan. A super fan. She's the most loyal Elvis and Lisa fan. Obviously, I'm Riley, Finley, and Hop, and Gladys, and Vern, and Benjamin. Teresa is like 10 out of 10, the best fan you would ever be. You would never be a better fan than Teresa. So, Teresa, we send you love. We group hug you for your birthday. Obviously, yesterday was Tony's birthday. Tony is very special. Actually, I will just quickly tell Tony we're live. She might have fallen asleep. Right, let's get on with this video. You're welcome. Right, let's just press play. I don't know what's going to happen. Don't know what we're going to see. I haven't watched it. Let's just see. We are going to stop and start. We are reviewing this. The channel is called Relax and Roll. Relax and Roll. So I'm hoping I'm going to thank this channel. Let's see.
Elvis Presley is one of the most iconic figures in music history. He changed the world with his voice, his style, and his soul. But today, his legacy is under attack. Not by critics, not by historians, but by disgusting YouTube channels pushing sensational lies, fabricated rumors, and outright disrespect.
Love that. I want to play that again. This is what I've been whinging about. These fake, horrific YouTube channels that are just spreading shit, spreading lies. Let's hear it again.
Not by critics. He changed the world with his voice, his style, and his soul.
He changed the world with his voice, his style, and soul. That isn't a maybe. This happened. Elvis changed the world. When he impacted the world, nothing was the same again. I know yesterday everyone was celebrating That's All Right Mama, the anniversary. Was it 71st anniversary of that? We got Spa Guy. I was going to play that video. Spa Guy played the original guitar, didn't he? And the Spa Guy was celebrating Outside Sun Records, the release of That's All Right Mama. So that we're going to play that later, yeah? But let's listen, guys.
But today, his legacy is under attack. Not by critics, not by historians, but by disgusting YouTube channels pushing sensational lies, fabricated rumors, and outright disrespect.
Under attack. Right, now this is a crucial point, guys. Elvis's image and reputation and legacy is under attack, and I would say even Lisa Marie's, and ultimately this will affect Riley, Finney and Harper, Elvis's grandkids, Lisa's children. His reputation is being trashed. Forget the fact that we've discussed family members, ex-wife, other things that have been said by different people that knew Elvis, that grew up with Elvis. Forget that. let's put that to one side because we'll defend that separately. This now is a completely modern way of trashing Elvis and Lisa, where they rewrite history. They rewrite it. This has been done before in 1985, guys. Yeah? History was rewritten this is just an opinion for entertainment purposes. History was rewritten by this book. This book twisted the truth, reinvented the truth in 1985. This is just an opinion for entertainment purposes, not a fact. This is how I feel. We're discussing it on a YouTube channel with Team Elvis. Now, this is what's happening with these YouTube channels. They are reinventing the storyline. They are rewriting history. They're going all the way back and they're giving us a new version of events that are not true. So it does seem that this YouTube channel is trying to tell them off, put them right, shut them up, whatever, expose them. So let's see if this video is helping Elvis's legacy.
One of the most ridiculous and disgraceful claims out there? That Elvis didn't die in 1977, and that...
Okay, now this video is going to break down all of the bullshit. Let's see how he says it. Obviously, we've even had family members that say that Elvis faked his death. It was even put in this book. Yeah, this book was written by Billy Smith, Marty Lacker, Lamar Fike. They discuss Elvis faked his death. Now, I know that there was a public apology for that from Billy, but come on, guys.
He's secretly been hiding in an attic for nearly 50 years. That's right. According to these click-hungry channels, Elvis faked his death and now lives above someone's garage like a...
Now, come on, guys. Click-hungry channels. That is what this is. These, not this one, because this one is defending Elvis. But these fake AI channels, they are click-hungry. They're doing it for money, subscribers, people to send super thank yous. Yeah?
Ghost. Let's be clear. This is not journalism. This is not satire. This is garbage.
This is garbage.
Made to exploit curiosity and disrespect a man who gave everything to his art. Elvis was a real human being.
Elvis was a real human being. And this is part of how we defend. Elvis did make mistakes. But 98% of what Elvis did was not a mistake. 98% of what Elvis did was good. Was to help. Was from the heart. Was from his Christian beliefs. Obviously, the way he transformed the world with the way he looked, the way he moved, his personality, and ultimately his beautiful God-given voice.
Died tragically young after a lifetime of pressure, fame, addiction, and sacrifice.
Now, yes, 100% he died tragically young. It's funny because when Elvis died, I was let me just try and remember how old I was. I was 10 years old. I discovered when I was camping. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember it being on the front page of all the newspapers in the UK. Do you guys remember where you were and your memories of discovering Elvis had passed? Please put it in the comments. I think the world was never the same again after Elvis died. There was a change. So let's keep going.
Claiming he's hiding in some attic? That's not funny. It's cruel. And then we have the sexuality smear campaigns.
So before he goes on to the sexuality stuff, yeah, because come on, guys, they've said everything about Elvis. They've said he's racist. They've said he's homophobic. They've even said that he's gay. I've got nothing against people that are gay. I have family members that are gay, but it's a joke, isn't it, guys? They take it all too far. Even the word addict has been used here. Come on, guys. Elvis was sick. Elvis was very in pain, couldn't sleep, had serious health problems. Yes, I do agree there could have been some abuse with the prescription medication. I do agree that everything just got out of control. I agree. But Elvis was never in this to just, oh, come on, let's go and get high and stoned. Now, how things ended up is different. Because when you're in severe pain, when you're struggling to get through the day, when you can't sleep, the worst case insomnia ever, then you will do desperate things to blank it out, to blot it out. Yeah? So people, we know Elvis would take very strong things to sleep. We also know that a lot of these painkillers would give him a high feeling. Yeah, but why, guys? This man was desperate, trying to fix himself, didn't know which way to turn, was just trying to get through the day. We have to understand that things got much worse towards the end. But right up, if you go right up to about 1974, 3-4, Elvis looked fantastic. And there's many interviews. You can watch Elvis. He's completely fine. When you watch Elvis rehearsing in the early 70s, he looks completely fine. He looks great. He's very coherent. His interviews are very respectful. He answers the questions in a very articulate way. Yeah, just go back and watch them, guys. Elvis in the early 70s was not off his face, guys, out of his head.
Some of these channels go even further, suggesting Elvis was secretly gay, calling him disgusting names, using slurs, and trying to twist his relationships into scandal. Let's get one thing straight. Being gay is not an insult, but using it as a weapon to shame someone who isn't here to defend himself? That's pathetic.
Isn't here to defend himself. I agree, being gay, yeah, but they do it. I've heard the gay bullshit stuff comes up, yeah, and they bring up Marlon Brando, people like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. But my point is, yes, they're using it to trash him, to get views, to get likes, to get subscribers.
There's no credible evidence Elvis was gay. He dated women publicly and privately. But more importantly, it wouldn't matter. What does matter is that these channels are using the claim not to explore identity, but to humiliate, slander, and provoke hate. Also,
definitely. Oh, really, they're doing it for money. Really, I always think that. I always think most of the things that were done against Elvis, I wouldn't even say it was to promote hate. It was for money. You could go right back to the late 70s, early 80s. Obviously, the book Elvis, What Happened with Red West, Sonny West, Dave Hebler. Come on, guys. I don't think it was even to spread hate. It was for money. For money. Remember, guys, they do it for the money. Yeah, Debbie likes that.
Claiming Elvis was a racist, a disgusting lie. They're here to degrade. So, who's behind these lies? Many of these channels follow the same pattern. Shocking thumbnails. Clickbait headlines like breaking news, Elvis spotted alive.
In case you don't know what thumbnails are, guys, it's the screen, the picture that they put on YouTube or any social media site to draw in people to click on it and view it.
Wild confessions, fake witnesses, and dramatic voices. No sources, no truth, just
no sources, no truth.
Views and ad revenue. They don't care about Elvis. They care about...
I love that. Sorry I keep stopping and starting, but I have to. No sources, no truth. How many times have we had comments come in on our YouTube channel or even on a live stream where we have to interrupt and say, well, okay, then where's your proof? Where's your proof? This is one of the most common things I say to people when they make comments. Okay, show us your proof. Show us your proof. A lot of it is Chinese whispers and hearsay.
Attention. They hijack his image, twist his story, and milk his fame, all while calling it entertainment. It's digital grave robbing. You might say, who
I never heard that before. Digital grave robbing. I like that. That's exactly what they're doing. Elvis has passed. They can say whatever he wants. They can say whatever they want on these fake channels and fake Elvis fans. And Elvis can't do anything about it. Can't defend himself. He just has to take it. Obviously, we can jump in as fans of Elvis, fans of Lisa and the Bloodline, and defend Elvis because he deserves it. Elvis deserves better. But Elvis can't do anything. So it's left to us, the fans around the world, obviously Team Elvis as well, taking care of business, guys. That's what we do here. We have a movement to take care of business, to defend Elvis.
cares? It's just YouTube. But we should care, because this is about respect. Elvis Presley fought through poverty, served his country, revolutionized music, gave voice to an era. He deserves dignity in death.
Oh, so good. I'm going to have to replay that. Let me just quickly check your your comments, guys. Yeah, Teresa said it's all about the money. Let's have a look. Sorry, I've missed a lot of your comments, guys. My granddad was a teddy boy. This is Emma. Elvis fans used to sing Elvis songs to me before I went to sleep, or would sing them as he danced me around the kitchen. I love Elvis ever since I was 3. Oh, what a beautiful memory, Emma. That is a lovely... I think many of us have memories like that. Beautiful memories of our childhood that involve Elvis. Maybe even our parents or brothers or sisters or cousins or uncles, aunties, or even grandparents were Elvis fans. So we have some very lovely memories.
Just like he deserved peace in life. It's his country.
Right, I want to just play this bit again because I like some of the words that we use.
Revolutionized music. Gave voice to an era. He deserves dignity in death.
So you hear that? Gave voice to an era. You know, come on, the teenagers, guys. When Elvis comes out in the 50s, everything changed forever. You know, like the Beatles said. I think one of the I'm not going to quote it directly, but didn't Elvis say? Didn't John Lennon say something like, "Before there was Elvis, there was nothing," something like that? You tell me, guys. What was the exact wording?
Just like he deserved peace in life. He was hounded by the media while he was alive. Are we?
Towards the end, Elvis was very unfairly spoken about in the media.
Are you really going to let that continue decades after he's gone?
See, this is what we want, guys. An AI, because this is an AI channel that defending Elvis and then now showing us these beautiful pictures. That is what should be happening here. Not these fake channels that are set up for one purpose, to make money and trash Elvis.
Remembering Elvis at the '68 comeback special was the spark that relit the fire in his amazing leather outfit.
So I'm hoping, I haven't seen this half of the video, guys, but I'm guessing this is going to be very nice. Come on, guys. I really believe this. Once Elvis did the '68 comeback special, now remember what he had just gone through. He had caught Priscilla being unfaithful when Lisa Marie was just a baby, less than a year after the wedding. But he comes back like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. He overtakes the Beatles. There was a period where the Beatles had overtaken Elvis, but the '68 comeback special, it's the Beatles in their place. Nothing against the Beatles. I'm a big Beatles fan. Elvis takes over the Beatles, and that is it. That is it. Elvis is king forever. Forever. From the '68 comeback special onwards, he was top of the game. Even the '69 comeback in Vegas, he was at top of his game. 2 massive comebacks.
A blistering, authentic performance that reminded the world exactly who Elvis was. Aloha from Hawaii was the supernova that followed in his marvelous jumpsuit, a technical and cultural spectacle that cemented his place as an icon for all time. Together, they tell the incredible story of a king who not only reclaimed his throne, but then went on to conquer the entire world. The most generous entertainer of all time,
See, this is music to my ears.
who gave most of his fortune away to help and make other people happy.
Oh, I love that. I haven't watched this, guys. Who gave most of his fortune away to help people and make people happy. This is so true on so many levels. This is when artificial intelligence is good. The AI channels. This is when it's good. I'm going to have a look through this channel's different videos and play them, guys. This channel seems very good. Thank you to this channel. You're doing a brilliant job here. This is what Defending Elvis is all about. And actually beautifully done. These pictures, even though they have been mastered for remastered for AI. I think we're going to have to get used to the fact that things are not the same anymore when it comes to artificial intelligence. But this is what we want to hear, guys. We need more of this.
I searched and found over 100 channels who have this content, and not only disgusting lies about Elvis, but also other singers, musicians.
Love this. Disgusting lies about Elvis. So the guy who runs this channel, let me just tell you the name of it. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. It's massively won me over. I hope that all of his videos are positive about Elvis. I don't know if they are. I'm hoping they are. This is called Relax and Roll. Relax and Roll. Relax and Roll. Please contact me on Facebook so we can discuss the fact that you defend Elvis. Let me just read. So it says on here, discussing channels are spreading horrifying lies about Elvis, claiming he's alive in an attic. Yeah, okay, so this is what it says here. The video exposes the truth behind clickbait, the disrespect and the money-making schemes that dishonor the king's legacy. We say no to fake news. We stand for dignity, truth and respect. And then obviously he's asking us to report offensive content. Help stop the spread of these lies. Long live the true legacy of Elvis. Yes. Whoa. Guys, this is fantastic. I really hope he's not a Priscilla fan. He probably will be, but let's have a look. Let me just have a little look at the videos. We're going to play the rest of this. My guess is that he may not know the story of Priscilla. Let's have a look. So there's the channel, guys. Go over and subscribe to it. Let me just quickly check your comments. The name of the channel is Relax and Roll. You should have it on your screen. Now, I'm not promising you that he's not a Priscilla fan because I haven't gone through all the videos. So Elvis Epic Vegas years. We've got rare Elvis footage. I have watched a bit of that. It's some lovely old vintage footage. We're going to play that. Not now because we don't have time. There's one here concerning the bullshit lies about the racism. Elvis like you've never seen him before. Elvis rare amazing pictures. Rare Elvis Presley pictures. This channel looks really good, guys. Then we've got a Chuck Berry thing here. Rare incredible Elvis Presley photos. The magic of Elvis Presley's guitar. Elvis the most beautiful entertainer of all time. The greatest entertainer of all time. Yeah, there's only there's not that many, there's about 20 videos here on. Let's have a look at, is he doing shorts as well? Let's have a look. So it looks to me like there's a lot of shorts. Now I'm worried about playing one because I'll get copyrighted on the music. Let's have a look. Let me just. All right. Okay, yeah. So he's not using proper Elvis music, which is good because I can play it without it being copyrighted. Okay, that means we can actually play some of his stuff. Great. So, guys, at the moment, I really am saying we need to subscribe. Right, so okay, he's got some live streams here. So my guess is that he's telling the story live so that people can comment. Let's just click on one. Okay, so it's more of showing the pictures. Let me just see if he does any talking. Yeah, so I can see the way he's doing it. He's playing different background music. and then showing some beautiful pictures. Obviously, they're AI enhanced. Not everyone likes the AI stuff, but it's still good, guys. This is good. Brilliant. Right, okay. So far, so good. Now, let's go to our history. Let's carry on playing that video. That video. I'm chuffed to bits, guys. I'm so pleased that we've stumbled on this channel. Right, here goes. Right, remember, this is all about defending, yeah?
Musicians, actors, and celebrities. I have 30 channels in my video, from which 3 are, you hear right, Elvis channels with his photo. Unbelievable but true. What many of these channels do is just the disgusting title and the thumbnail. Once you click on the video,
So he's explaining to us how these people do the fake news, yeah?
you wait to see the same what the title says, like, Elvis hidden 48 years in an attic. Instead, you see an old interview, no copyright from Priscilla and nothing else. That's the hook and the bait. Some of them have 60 and 80,000 views. That's about $1,000 for one lousy trick video. Why does YouTube allow these disgusting Elvis videos? YouTube is algorithm-driven, not morality-driven. YouTube's system favors clicks, watch time, engagement, likes, comments, shares. If a video gets those, the algorithm promotes it, even if it's misleading, gross, or disrespectful. As long as it doesn't break YouTube's written policies outright, they exploit loopholes in the rules. These channels are smart in a bad way. They avoid using direct slurs in titles, so it's not flagged automatically. They add
Sorry, guys, I missed that. I was distracted. Let's keep going.
fake comedy or theory disclaimers. They claim fair use, even while abusing real people's images. So even if it's clearly offensive and disrespectful, it's technically not illegal or harmful under YouTube's content policy.
It's true, guys. If you claim fair use, a lot of the things I use, we have to say it's fair use. Then they allow us to use these clips. But let me just hi Cherie. So let me just check your comments. The music sounded Buddy Guy and Eric Clapton, the Kings, but all right, the music he's using. Hi Gene, welcome. It's cute, isn't it, Emily? Thinking of it, little John Lennon trying to dress and act like Elvis. Yeah, I saw a picture of John Lennon in the 70s and he was wearing a diamond encrusted badge here on his denim jacket that said Elvis.
Unless it crosses very clear lines. With 500 plus hours of video uploaded every minute, it's impossible for YouTube's team to manually review everything. They rely on bots and AI moderation, which miss a lot. User reports, which are inconsistent. Community feedback, which takes time worth. So unless a video gets mass reported or goes viral for the wrong reasons, it often slips through.
So this guy, I'd love to know who you are. Please message me, let me know who you are. Are you from England? What country are you from? He's explaining to us how these people are getting away with trashing Elvis, yeah, spreading lies.
Channel gets views, it makes ad revenue, and so does YouTube. Even videos pushing disgusting lies about Elvis can be monetized. Pull in ads, feed the platform's revenue.
That's what they're doing it for, aren't they? They get monetized. They keep spreading the lies. Some people, well, millions believe it. This is the problem we've got. A lot of people believe this bullshit, especially the younger generations. If you're like a teenager in your 20s, 30s, and you come across these videos, remember social media, phone technology, PCs, laptops has taken over everything. Yeah, let's face it, guys. We can't get our kids off their phones now. So they are flicking through these different Instagrams, TikTok, social media. There's Snapchat, you name it, all of it, yeah? YouTube, of course. And they believe the bullshit. This is why when I talk to people and say to them about Elvis Presley, that they say things to me, the most disgusting things to me about Elvis. And I'm like, I try to defend him. We've all had this problem, haven't we, here at Team Elvis? We've all had this problem where we're constantly trying to defend Elvis against even family members, even friends, even just acquaintances, even people we just work with, yeah? Even complete strangers sometimes. I find myself trying to defend Elvis against all the disgusting things that are said about him. these channels are making it 1,000 times harder now. Because now when I speak to anyone, you see the look in their eye of, nah, they've got a look of disgust in their eye about Elvis. Even sometimes with Lisa, they try to say some pretty horrible things about her. Remember, Riley, Finney and Harper have to listen to this bullshit. Riley, Finney and Harper, especially Finney and Harper, who are only 16, they are in the world of social media, the phone world, yeah? They have to watch all this bullshit, and obviously they probably ignore most of it. But every now and then they will accidentally click on these shitty, crappy lies, fake news type YouTube channels, whatever it is, social media channels, and they've got to listen to the most disgusting, derogatory things said about their grandfather, said about their mother. Remember, they absolutely worship their mother, Lisa Marie. Yeah, so we have to do our bit to defend Elvis and Lisa because they can't defend themselves, but we do our bit for the family, Riley, Finney and Harper as well. So this is why I love this channel. It's the first one I found. This is the first AI channel I have found that is defending Elvis and telling the world there's too many lies out there. It needs to stop. Yeah, it's encouraging people to join him or her to help defend Elvis. So I like this, guys. So I want to speak to this person. I'd like to know if he's a genuine Elvis fan. I'm interested to know. So what do you guys feel about these kind of channels that are now, this channel is emerging to defend Elvis, to defend Lisa? How do you feel about all these trashy AI channels that are everywhere now? Everywhere.
That creates a perverse incentive to leave them up until there's pressure to remove them. But in my case, YouTube was very fast finding one word in an Elvis documentary which I didn't notice. 1 second was enough to force me to take down the 50-minute Elvis documentary. And since then, all my videos I uploaded have no views, although they are good and have keywords, description, a good title, and good thumbnail. It's like they are blocking my videos.
Okay, well, is that true? I'm not sure what he's talking about, how his channel has been affected personally. He feels that his videos are being blocked. I can't see how many views it's had. He's got 26,300 subscribers, which is great. Let me just give it a like. I'm gonna write on it. Great video. Great video. Defending Elvis. Elvis, please contact me. Please contact me. And I'll put me, contact me. Me on my Facebook. And I'll put my name. Let's see if he gets in touch, guys. You know me, I love helping these channels out. Let's press comment. I love helping these channels. Everyone keeps warning me not to help other channels, but I love helping other channels. Unfortunately, I always get a backlash. Not always. I sometimes get a backlash from these people. Some of the most loyal people, out of the blue, turn on me for no reason. For no reason. I'm used to it, guys. Right, let's keep going.
So I really don't believe in algorithm. What can be done? You can fight back. Here's how. Report. Use the report feature on videos that cross the line. Harassment, misinformation, hate speech. Don't click. Clicking, even out of curiosity, boosts them.
Hi, you want to say hello? It says censored. Right, hang on, let me just say hello. Okay. Tino's going to football, and would you like to sing a song? Right, should we play the rest of it? Look, if you look, there's only a minute left. Should we play it? Okay.
Educate. Create respectful content like the video you're making to expose lies with truth. Rally fans, Elvis fans speaking up together has impact. Mass reporting work.
Do you hear that? Elvis fans, right? Shh. Elvis fans speaking up together has massive impact.
These channels aren't just harmless noise. They pollute minds, mislead young fans, and desecrate a legacy millions.
I love that. They pollute minds, mislead young fans, and desecrate Elvis's reputation.
Love. We need to call it what it is. Disrespect. Exploitation. Lies. Elvis gave us everything. It's time we stand up for him. Don't support garbage channels. Don't spread false rumors.
Yes!
Don't reward the liars.
Yes! Yes! It doesn't get better than that. Let me just play that bit again.
Stand up for him. Don't support garbage channels. Don't spread false rumors. Don't reward the liars.
Don't reward the liars. Hasn't that been a problem? Hillbilly Cat, I'm saying this to you. Yeah? Hasn't that been a problem where you've had these trashy books of Elvis, What Happened? You've had Elvis and the Memphis Mafia and many other books. And these people are treated like heroes because they grew up with Elvis. Go on, mate. Have a nice time. He's off to football. These people, even let me just get Priscilla's book. These people that have, in a very clever way, slyly trashed Elvis, completely warped and twisted the truth to suit their own narrative, reinvented the truth, changed history, guys. And the public fell for it because these people knew that most people didn't disagree with them. Most people didn't disagree with them, guys. They were able to say whatever they wanted, and no one defended Elvis. Elvis wasn't there to defend himself. Both books, guys. Elvis was, this is in the 90s. Isn't this 96? Elvis wasn't there to defend himself. These people have been praised. These people have been put on a pedestal, hero worshipped, because they grew up with Elvis, because they were married to Elvis. Priscilla is a massive example of somebody that has done some serious wrongdoing, in my opinion, towards Elvis and Lisa. We, the fans, are so upset with the trashing of Elvis and Lisa, how Lisa was treated at the hands of Priscilla, concerning many reasons, concerning Michael Edwards, the alleged abuse, concerning Scientology, concerning many people are upset with Priscilla. They feel that she put herself first. She put her career first, her ambitions, whether it be modeling, acting, singing, definitely not singing, being a model, making money in businesses, the Biss and Bo boutique. There's many things that people are unhappy. I just think there's so much twisted truth out there. Priscilla being the one that so-called saved Gracelands. I will never accept that. The research we've done, she didn't save Gracelands. The research we've done as fans around the world, not just me, Team Elvis and millions of fans, the research we've done, she didn't save Gracelands. She jumped on the bandwagon and then claimed that she saved it, that it wasn't her idea to open Gracelands as a living museum. We've got proof that the idea was already happening. Many people, a lot of work, thousands of hours, even Memphis City, even Jack Sodden, Morgan Maxfield, many others, Colonel Tom Parker, even Vernon. They'd already planned the museum. The success that it just, many things are distorted. Yeah. Priscilla around the world is seen as someone who saved Elvis's legacy. That the only reason Elvis is remembered is because of Priscilla. This is so far from the truth. It's completely bullshit. I even think that Lisa Marie was convinced, this is in the earlier years, the 80s and 90s, that Priscilla did save Elvis's legacy, that Priscilla was the reason Elvis was still remembered. It's all bullshit. Completely untrue. I'm very sure that Lisa Marie woke up one day and realized she had been conned and tricked and lied to. I think that's part of the reason she wrote the book From Here to the Great Unknown, because she knew, she realized she had been lied to, conned by her own mother. Now, everything I've just said is for entertainment purposes only. It's just an opinion, not a fact, a discussion with Team Elvis. But you get what I'm saying, guys. in my opinion, if you truly loved Elvis, you would put a book out about all the good things he did, not fill it with trash, especially when they knew how affected EP was by negative sources. Now, Emma, this is what I think. To the people, to the family of Elvis, to the ex-wife of Elvis, some of the ex-girlfriends said a few things I wish they didn't say, whether it be a cousin or a stepbrother. We understand that the world, there is a hunger to know the truth. Yeah, there's a hunger to know why Elvis died so young, why Elvis became so unwell, why Elvis was taking very strong medications. Right. So I understand the people that grew up with Elvis, that worked with Elvis, that were married to Elvis, even ex-girlfriends, that the public feel that they are entitled as fans to know the truth. But the way it was done was so bad. This is the problem. The way it was done, this wasn't family members just trying to nicely explain that Elvis was human, that he was very sick, made mistakes. This was a trashing of Elvis. This was humiliating, degrading, and embarrassing. It was the way it was written. That is what we, the fans, are unhappy with. If it was explained to the public, do you know what? Elvis had a problem sometimes with being unfaithful, and they broke down the storyline month by month, year by year, to try and help us understand why Elvis felt he would move on from one girlfriend to the next, or sometimes would be unfaithful. If they said it in a sensitive way that explains how Elvis felt, what he was going through, how he maybe had fallen out of love or was disappointed in someone, maybe saw someone's true colors. We don't really know why Elvis would choose to move on to a different girl. The other thing, if they explained that these girls were also unfaithful, Priscilla has admitted unfaithfulness. Even Linda Thompson, I think it's proven that she eventually was seeing one of the band members. Now, that is just an opinion. I'm not trying to go against Linda. I really like Linda. But it's not straightforward. Some of these women were also unfaithful. Yeah? Not just Elvis. Same goes for the prescription medication. Now, we know Elvis had inherited genetic problems. Yeah? Very sick, very unwell. Couldn't sleep, in a lot of pain, and his health got worse. Obviously, even as a child, he was unwell. But it's very clear that Elvis in the mid-60s started to become unwell. Yeah? Now, if people explained that he was in a lot of pain, discomfort, that he was trying to cure himself, he turned to his doctors because he was so desperate. If they explained this is what led to maybe taking too much prescription medication, maybe abusing prescription medication, maybe a desperate man in pain, couldn't sleep, trying to find his way through this mess of pain and discomfort. Lack of sleep must have been unbearable for a man who worked so hard. Elvis overworked. Then we've also got the story where, you know, in the 50s, they would take uppers to travel all night to get to the different concerts, you know, different gigs. And then when Elvis joined the army, they were on all-night maneuvers. Elvis would take uppers. Get it? Which was pretty normal. They also would take sleeping tablets back then. They even took diet tablets back then, not knowing the harm that was happening. So if these books that are coming out that trashed Elvis explained why Elvis was taken... All right, I've just had a message from... Sorry, I have to stop this for a second. I've just had a message from Salvatore. Ah. Let me read it. I want to make sure that it's nothing bad. So we've been begging Salvatore to contact us. I'll get upset if I read this. All right, hang on a minute. Right, guys, I want to read this. I want to read Salvatore's message separately. I will do it as a private live for members only. Yeah, because this is a private thing. Yeah. I will do it after here. Okay. It looks to me like he's getting better. Yeah, but this is quite a heartfelt comment. Salvatore, we love you. We send you love. Let me just check your messages, guys. But this is a personal, private thing. Salvatore is a member, so he'll watch it. So, guys, so that really surprised me. That really surprised me because I haven't heard from Salvatore for 3 months. So, Salvatore, we love you. Remember that. We played your song the other day, my friends. We really miss you. Yeah. I'm gonna, guys, I will do this on a members only live straight after this. Okay, guys. I wonder if I can try and dig out some of Salvatore's old music. I hope I can. So it looks to me that Salvatore is very optimistic, hoping to get better soon. Let me finish off this video because we're more or less done here now, guys. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that if these people, like the book Elvis, What Happened, Elvis and the Memphis Mafia, and the trashy books, there's a few others, yeah? If they were much more understanding and compassionate and tried to understand why Elvis made certain mistakes in his life, why Elvis had a problem with prescription medication, why Elvis was sometimes unfaithful. Yeah, he had a temper like all of us. If these books explain that he was just a human like the rest of us, with the normal pressures, no, not normal pressures, with abnormal pressures, very, very overworked, yeah? So many thousands of people relying on him, under so much pressure, Elvis. If the books were understanding books that then tried to show us the human side of Elvis, I'd be fine with it. I'd be okay. But they don't do that. They trash him. Now, I know that this book has book parts in it that are very nice, but they still trash him and they still make him out to be a junkie. It's not good enough. Some of the things written in this book by family members are the most disgusting things you would ever want to read, coming from a family member, from best friends, from close friends, from the Memphis Mafia. This was the mistake. So to any of you that watch my show, that have trashed Elvis in the last 30, 40 years for money, you did it in the wrong way. You sensationalized it, so it just was, and then it was spread around the world in such a degrading, disgusting way that even Lisa Marie had to watch it. Yeah? Poor Lisa Marie was alive through all these decades and had to watch people close to Elvis trash him again and again and again for money and then say they loved him. And they use the excuse, oh, we do it because it's truth. Do you want to know the truth or not? This is the bullshit. There's a way of saying the truth. There is a way of saying the truth. Yeah? Do you get what I'm saying, guys? So, you can say the things that are uncomfortable in books in a way that shows respect and keeps Elvis's dignity. Lisa always said Elvis's dignity was so important to him. Could you imagine how Lisa felt when all this was happening and it went on for decades? It was happening to the day she died. Remember, we know what Lisa went through. Not just the alleged abuse from Michael Edwards. She was taken away from her father very young, 3, 4 years old, forced to live with a stranger. Then she had to face the death of her father, 9 years old. Yeah, she couldn't properly grieve for her own father because the whole world was grieving. Get it? The dignity. Where is the respect and the dignity from these people? So when we say, oh, wouldn't it be nice if they said sorry, if they showed regret, but then they stand their ground and say, I stand by the book. Do you regret what you said about Elvis? Can't say as I do. Do you regret what was in the book? Can't say as I do. You get it? You get it, guys? The disgusting things that were said by the Stanley, even saying that he had committed suicide and repeatedly saying it again and again. David Stanley. Yeah? Billy's different. Billy has said sorry. He made amends. He's written a beautiful book. Billy has made amends. Billy has done the right thing. Billy Stanley. This book is fantastic. This is a beautiful book. The Faith of Elvis. Elvis talks to you through this book. This really is one of the best books I've ever read. So with Billy, we can say, thank you. You've said sorry, you've moved on, you've created a beautiful book. You made a mistake, you're a human. Billy's got our... Well, I support Billy Stanley. The others, they run channels telling us sweet stories about Elvis, growing up with him, which we all love to hear. We love listening to these sweet stories. But where is the regret, the apologies for the way that they trashed him in the past for money? This is the problem. I understand we need money. We have bills to pay. We have families to feed. I get it. But it should have been done in a much more respectful way. This is what I say to these people that grew up with Elvis, and to the ex-wife and some of the ex-girlfriends that have said things I think they didn't need to say. There was a way of doing it that didn't embarrass him, humiliate him. There's a way of talking about Elvis and saying, look, he's a human, he made mistakes. There's a way of doing it. These people didn't do it in the right way. That is why we're upset as fans. Yeah? So let me just play the rest of this, then I'll read your comments, and I got to go, guys.
Instead, celebrate the music, learn the real history, and remember the man for who he truly was, not for what clickbait clowns want him to be.
Oh, I love that. Clickbait clowns. I really want to meet this person. Please contact me. My name's Louis Macreadis. I run Defending Elvis. Please contact me. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me just quickly check your comments and I'll play the last bit of it. Please subscribe to this channel, guys. Yeah, Hillbilly says he's not a fan of AI voices. No, I'm not either, but this is good. This is good. So it only had 278 views. Matthew, please subscribe to Matthew's channel, Hillbilly Cat. I love Matthew's channel. So where can I see the views, Matthew? 1 second. Let me just see if I can. Let me just see if I can come off it and see the views. 1 second. See if it comes up. Right, here we go. Let me just pause it. My God, you're right. 280 views. That's a joke. He's right. He just said in this video, he said, I'm being blocked. Do you know what? I think maybe we're a victim of that as well, because I don't think we get the views that we should get on our channel. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, let's go back to our channel. Right. Very interesting, guys. Where are we? 280 views. That's unbelievable. Okay, 1 second. Let's get you guys back up. Okay, let's press play, and then I'll carry on reading your comments, guys.
Elvis Presley is gone, but his legacy is not for sale. Rest in peace, King. We've got your back.
Yes, I love this. Rest in peace, King. We've got your back. Oh my God. We, the fans around the world, we've got your back, Elvis, and Lisa, and the Bloodline. Team Elvis, we got your back. Yeah. This is like a breath of fresh air. This is music to my ears. I'm really impressed with this. Guys, Oh, I don't know what to say. You have to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to it. Let's click on it. This is one of the best videos I've ever watched. And shall I tell you why? It's because how oftenly do we watch a video where someone is defending Elvis and Lisa? But let's concentrate on Elvis. Please subscribe to this channel. Relax and roll. I hope you can see it on the screen. There's not enough, guys. We love Presley Mania. She doesn't. We're all fans of Rhonda. We love Joe at Rare Elvis Photos. But finally, we've now discovered another defending channel. I don't know of any other defending channels now. This is the third one that I know of. Obviously, there's us as well, which we're very proud to do. I wonder if he'll get the backlash. Should we click on that video, see and read the comments? See if he gets any backlash. Because this,
The rules.
remember, is that the right one? Is this the right one? Let me just make sure this is the right one. Yes. So he's titled this "The Horrifying Lies About Elvis Presley." Oh, I've really got to share that channel. I think I might have already put it on Facebook anyway. So let's just see what kind of comments. So thank you, my brother, for this video. Elvis wasn't the king of rock and roll. He was the king of love and compassion. Thank you for this video. Yeah, I hate 100% the fake. When fake fans have to say all the nasty bullshit. Yes! Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, please comment on this channel. I hate 100% when fake fans have to say all the nasty bullshit about the greatest singer. Oh, do you know what? I have to do a whole show on these comments. I'm going to come back and do a whole show on these comments. Yeah. Emma, if you truly loved Elvis, you would put out a book about the good things that did not fill with trash, especially when they knew how affected EP was by the negative stories. Yes, and also how affected poor Lisa Marie was. It was her father. People forget that. These people were all making money and having fun at the cost of their father. They're all sat together in a room having a fag, having a drink, having a chat for money. For fame, because let's face it, these guys also got a certain amount of fame for what they did. I saw someone put on Facebook the other day, yeah. So I'm rushing through, guys, because I don't have that long left. It just shows that some people love to hear the trash. People will always love to hear the trash. That's the sad truth. You know, like Emily says, I have been listening to all the trash. It's laughable. But thing is, Emily, a lot of people believe it. This is our problem. A lot of people believe it. This is what I say to the people that grew up with Elvis, that work for Elvis, an ex-wife of Elvis. They believe it. Millions of people believe it. The new generations believe it. This is the problem. So, is that it? I think. So, okay, guys. So I want to do a whole show on reading these comments and playing that video. I'm going to do it on a video because I want it to go onto our video section. Now, I want to do... well, before I go, I just want to thank that channel for being an Elvis defender. I think it's very important we thank an Elvis defender. Please contact me. We'd love to help promote your channel. Even though it's AI, which isn't my favorite thing, I really want to help promote this channel. Yeah. He's a defender. This person, he or she, whatever it is, could be more than one person, is an Elvis defender. I really want to help this channel. I want to go through the comments on this channel of the people that are defending Elvis. as well. We're going to do that on a video, but I do want to just go live. I'm going to do a members live to discuss Salvatore, because Salvatore, I just want to read his message to Team Elvis. Okay, so guys, are we okay to meet up on a members live? And if you want to be a member, guys, it's only $1. You just click the $sign, pay your $1, and we can do a members live together. Come on, guys, it's $1. YouTube take half of it. I don't want your $1, but there's certain things I want to discuss privately with Team Elvis. The whole point of the members thing is so we have a safe space where we can privately discuss things together as members. Okay? It's $1, guys. $1. Right. So can you guys join me? And we're going to discuss Salvatore and just send our wishes to Salvatore. Salvatore's a member, so he's going to be able to hear it. We miss Salvatore. We miss him. Yeah. So can you all join me for this? I'll do it straight away. I'll make a coffee, then I'll come back with the members live. Is that okay? Do we have a deal? Is this a deal, guys? Let's have a thumbs up, and then I'll go over and do it, and we'll read Salvatore's message. Salvatore, we love you, mate. We love you. I'm just waiting for you guys to respond, okay? Right. Okay, cool. I'm going to make a coffee, and then we're going to do it. Thumbs up is good. Let's get those thumbs up. Brilliant. 3 minutes to make the coffee. I'll put the link up straight away. Okay, guys? Take care, everyone. Big special thank you to that YouTube Elvis Presley Defender. Yes. Made my day. Emily, we're all going live. Members only.